Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Ra'ar Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles from Great Millstone for teaching us the truth among other things. Shalom to the Akim across the world and a few sisters listening. Shalom. And to the hopeful elect. Shalom. So, I had a little break, so I just wanted to go into certain things real quick. And basically, this is your brother Yashar Ahmad. I saw the last thing that I saw was Indonesia had a magnitude of earthquake, 7.7, and at least 53 people, 53 people were killed. And then yesterday, I heard Spain also had an earthquake. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, Madrid had an earthquake also, was 5.2. Now we see a lot of these things happening, man. Left and right, we see a lot of things happening with the earthquakes, and seeing the times are getting worse and worse, man. Most High is really speeding up the times and showing all the things that's going to get even worse and worse. And now you see also a lot of shooting occur more and more in America. But people are starting to get fed up with the society and how it operates. So let me read from Spain. So the news article, what does he do? Let me close that. Latest quakes in, let me get the news article, the good one. A lot of these sites are bugging out, man. Yeah, what is this, man? It's 2 days ago. Earthquake Spain, right? Let me see if I can find it here. Allowed to reject all. Earthquakes hit Spain city of Granada. Buildings and cars damaged. This was on August 5. This was on August 5. Madrid, a magnitude 5 earthquake struck the southern Spanish city of Granada in the early hours of Saturday, with the regional government saying houses and cars were damaged, but no injuries had been reported. The quake hit the metropolitan area of Alhendin just after 1 a.m. Spanish television channel TVE showed debris strewn on the streets and some damage to cars in the popular tourist city. So basically, there was no people dead, but we see all around the world, we see different. Venezuela, you saw with Colombia, you saw with Indonesia, I think Canada also. Let me see if I have a list right now. The list of 2026 earthquakes. Let me see if there's a list. It needs to be a list already. Right here, it was Malaysia had February 22 of February, Malaysia 7.1. Then you had April 1, you had Indonesia. Is this from this year? Yeah, it's from this year. April, Japan 7.4 after 20. Philippines 7.8 magnitude, June 7. Mexico 7.3, July 17. Tonga, March 24, 7.5. Colombia, that's the most recently, 7.4. Venezuela 7.5. Yeah, Venezuela had multiple more earthquakes, man. But it shows you this happened in a small window, man. So the Most High ain't playing around, man. And that's why when we telling the people like, hey, the Most High is slowly but turning up the heat, man. And in Isaiah, and that's why we are gonna warn our people. Our people don't want to consider. They don't want to listen. They don't. They be like, basically they're still asleep, man. But the scriptures do say, eventually Judah gonna be roused up. So the first thing that I want to read is in Isaiah 29. Let me start at 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. NLT, the Lord of the Lord of heaven's armies will act for you with thunder and earthquake and great noise, with whirlwind and storm and consuming fire. All the nations fighting against Jerusalem will vanish like a dream. Those who are at taking her walls will vanish like a vision in the night. So eventually all these people, all these nations, they're gonna have problems, but it shows you that the Most High is going to visit it. And how is he doing it? With earthquakes, man. And we believe also that Esau has his harp system, of course, but still man's goings is of the Lord. So that's in Proverbs. Let me get it real quick. Man's goings of the Lord. Let me look it up. That is Proverbs 20 and 24. Let me see. Yeah, this is Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? And that is true, man. A man cannot understand his own way because you're still the Most High still has you in control. While you thinking you're doing your own thing, no, the Most High has control for you, man. And that's why we warning our people, but our people don't want to listen. But eventually when they come back in the kingdom, because all Israel is going to be saved, then you have Daniel 12 and starting at 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. So all these people that know from our people, if they basically come back in the kingdom while we've been warning the people like, hey, shit is is about to go down. You're gonna be ashamed when you see a Jacob descendant that truly was serving Yahweh B'Shem Yeshai, man. Do you really want that shame that you're gonna see that you knew about the truth and then you'll be like, man, it was not yet there for me? You're gonna be ashamed, man. When you see that, when you see the prophets walking by, you're gonna put your head down. You'll be like, ah, man, I knew about the truth, man. Do you want to be in that type of spirit, man? Or giving up, man? And then at the end, all the work that you have put in, you basically put it in the garbage bin, man. You're supposed to meditate upon where do I stand? Where am I going to? So also, the last part that I wanted to bring out, we need to be on point, man. That's why we're hammering on making videos. We're hammering on bringing prophecies, news articles, so you can see that you can measure the time in itself to see and have an understanding in what area we're living in, man. Don't be like the 5 like it says in Matthew 25, the 5 virgins, man, the bridegrooms. Don't be like that. Basically had not enough of your oil, man. Make sure you have enough. Let me read the scripture real quick because I need to go inside again. Luke 14 and 28. It reads, let me start at 27. And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? And that's what you're supposed to do. Count the cost. Understand that you're supposed to have enough stamina that you can continue to the end, man. Don't be like the I think I have just enough, and basically you ain't making it, man. Make sure you're good. Make sure you have a lot of faith that you keep on building up, man. Lest happily after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, and shall be finish it. All that behold it began to mock him. Yeah, that's what you're gonna have eventually. People gonna mock you like, hey, is that guy that basically didn't finish good? Saying this man began to build and was not able to finish it. They're gonna mock you, man. Were you not years and years in the truth, and now look at you, back to basic, back to basically being how do you say it, being a dry bone again? Or what king goeth to make war against another king, sitteth not down first and consult whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000? Even he basically going going to council and talk about like, hey, do we need to go with 20 or do we need to have 10,000? But it shows you, man, this is the same thing how you're supposed to be in the spirit, man. Build up and keep on pushing, man. So with that, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yeshai. Shalom.